Looney Tunes back in action!
You remember the future Looney Tunes? Lunatics Unleashed?
Wait, hold on. Let me remind me of Looney Tunes Unleashed.
Lunatics Unleashed was...
Lunatics Unleashed?
Yeah, it was basically Batman Beyond for Looney Tunes.
What the mess is that?
Yeah, they fought crime and stuff. You never heard of this?
I remember Tiny Toons.
Oh my gosh, you missed a wonderfully horrible...
Okay, explain to me is it Lunatics?
Lunatics Unleashed.
No, you gotta explain that to me.
Okay, Lunatics Unleashed was essentially that Warner Brothers decided that the Looney Tunes were going to have cool, edgy future versions, kind of like Batman Beyond. And so they put them in the future, and they're like the ancestors of the original Looney Tunes.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a picture, and then I'll just remember to put it on screen later. But yeah, these are the Lunatics.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and they all had like superpowers. And it was just really weirdly done. Like they fought crime. And it was just like a dark, more serious, gritty Looney Tunes that was supposed to be like the modern day. And then it didn't do well at all. And so people hated it and they tried to make it funny and it didn't work and it failed.
When did it come out?
Like early 2000s. Let me see. Lunatics Unleashed came out in... Oh, jeez, there's a lot of people attached to this. 2005.
Really?
Yeah, I remember when it came, first premiered on the WB. Kids WB. It wasn't a good time for cartoons. I mean, they had that, Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island, which wasn't very good.
Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island.
Do you remember that show?
No.
Think Johnny Test, but it stars a talking coconut. Well, okay. Think Johnny Test meets SpongeBob, and it's a talking coconut that lives on an island.
You mean like something like Mike Lou and Og?
Yeah, it's like... Okay, so SpongeBob with the annoyance of Johnny Test on the set of Mike Lou and Og. And he's just a coconut that went around and annoyed people. And it tried to rip off SpongeBob super hard, but it didn't do well.
And these all came out on like Cartoon Network, right?
I don't know if Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island ever did. I know Lunatics did at one point.
Sarah No, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, it was a really bad time for cartoons.
The one cartoon I remember growing up as a kid that I still have a hard time finding it today is Whatever Happened to Robot Jones.
Yeah, loved Whatever Happened to Robot Jones.
Whatever happened to Robot Jones?
I believe, and I may be wrong on this, that it was either canceled or went out the same way that Megas XLR and Symbiotic Titan did, where Cartoon Network will sometimes sell off the ownership of their shows.
Yeah.
And then they legally can't be aired in the United States anymore.
Why?
It's a tax thing. I don't fully understand it, but a lot of times cartoons that get canceled like that, they can be written off as like failures.
Okay.
But they can never be shown again.
Huh.
People were worried that's what was going to happen to Legend of Korra. And it's a big controversy with in the cartoon world because sometimes people will make these shows and then want them to fail, and so they stop caring about them when the quality of them drops. Because they want to be able to write them off and get them back.
Crazy, aren't you?
The animation world is fascinating, terrible.
Man, some of those old shows were good though.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic.
I do like the ones that did survive the whole Cartoon Network thing.
Oh yeah, like what?
Kids Next Door.
Oh, Kids Next Door was great.
Because when it got later on in the seasons, Kids Next Door got like just super good.
Around the zombie episode is like when I remember loving it.
Oh yeah, oh, gosh, what was the zombie episode?
Zombie Nerds.
Yeah, that one was great.
And then they had the Werepoodle episode.
Oh yeah, the girl. Was the number 4 kept saying a werepoodle ate his homework, but the teacher never believed him?
Yeah.
And then it turned out the teacher was the werepoodle as well?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I need some exercise.
Gosh, that was a good episode. Come on.
Oh yeah, that show was great. What else did you like?
Growing up, let's see. I remember not always watching Cartoon Network. Like, for example, G4 was something I always watched as well.
Oh yeah, I remember G4.
And one of my favorite shows was Code Monkeys.
Oh, Code Monkeys, yeah.
Because Code Monkeys was, I don't know, like I still try to find it every year. Not every year, but every just few years. Oh god.
It was on Netflix
How
a
did I
while
get it
back.
here?
I don't know if it still is.
I mean, I think I have it on my computer somewhere. But
Fight those Tron monsters, right?
Tron Monsters!
Tell me more about Code.
I think I saw every episode as it came out.
Ooh.
Like every single episode that just aired.
Yeah.
Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord, oh lord.
Run, O'Hara, run.
Yeah!
That was cool.
No accelerated vision here. I like that show. Do you remember how much G4 did you watch?
I watched a handful of it. Around the time that like Attack of the Show and X-Play was kind of in its like Renaissance period.
Yeah.
That was when I was in.
You're not like the other goblins.
Do you ever remember a show called Human Wrecking Balls?
Oh yeah.
That show I loved. Oh, it's this again.
I wonder if he'll take out the other half of his health or if it'll make you do another fight. Probably another fight. Look at Wolverine just watching you fall.
Wolverine, help me! But Human Wrecking Balls, I absolutely love that. Because, oh lord. How did I get this? How did I get here? Okay, I'm getting smashes. I'm getting smashes. I'm getting smashes. Come on. I want to hit something. Yeah. I think one episode they, I remember specifically is they destroyed a, movie theater. Oh god.
You know, I wonder if G4 was what caused CN Real. You remember that?
Yeah, Seeing Real wasn't good.
No.
Although some of the shows I kind of liked. Like, I liked Destroy, Build, Destroy. That one was kind of entertaining.
Yeah.
Do you remember The Outsiders? Or The Othersiders is what it was called.
Tell me about it and I might.
It was Ghost Hunters, but with kids.
Oh yeah, that was so bad. That was the most cringeworthy thing because they would freak out and just scream and there'd be nothing.
Yeah, like, my favorite part is they tried to be, they tried to, like, communicate with the ghosts, but they would get really scared and just leave. Like, no, I can't do it. It's too scary. Too spooky.
That was always funny.
I watched episodes of that, and I remember, I don't know, I didn't really like it, but I didn't hate it.
It was just something that was on.
Yeah,
Like me and the Naked Brothers band.
Oh, you and the Naked Brothers band. We all...
I don't remember that episode. That was our first collaboration on the channel, wasn't it? You and me working together.
I think, oh god, where's everything happening? Everything's happening for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. I think that was the first collab that we ever did, because before it was me and Jonathan doing 99 Cent Games. And don't worry guys, 99 Cent Games will come back.
Oh, absolutely. We got plenty of games to burn through.
We got plenty of games, we just had a little bit of a hiatus on it, you know, because...
We want to be the best that they can be.
Yeah, we don't want them to just rushed out mess. Oh, these are big guys.
You know what show was really good on Cartoon Network?
What?
That was part of the kind of CN Real time?
Please, no.
There was a show called Unnatural History.
That sounds familiar, and I think I remember it.
It was basically like this kid was a world traveler his entire childhood, and like went to all these like African tribes and Asian temples where he trained with monks and stuff. And then he comes back to a small town and he helps solve mysteries.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was basically like Kid Doctor Who kind of, where you have this basically Doctor-esque character come in and has all these skills and abilities and helps you solve conflicts and things.
I think I remember it.
Yeah, it was cool. And it wasn't anything like spectacular, and it didn't run for very long, but it was good.
Someone's got to do it.
I remember they did one show, I think it was called Zinx. It was basically like a live-action show where this girl was like looking for her father or something. It wasn't on very long. And then they would go into a computer world, and they would have like armored versions of themselves. They looked like Tron characters. It's kind of like Code Lyoko, but not as good.
Code Lyoko was good. So, I don't know. It seems like you and me have definitely watched different TV shows as we were growing up.
I watched a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, I spent way too much time watching TV as a kid.
Same here.
If you name something, I've probably seen at least one.
I watched a lot of TV as a kid as well, and I'm not really proud of that. I don't watch TV at all anymore.
Same. I
guess the only TV I do watch is like the occasional JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's one show I'm keeping up with.
Nice.
What is with my hands? Oh god. Hey, Goblin. What's up, buddy?
I know for, but going back to your point of Robot Jones, I know for the longest time I had trouble finding Kappa Mikey.
Hey, Captain Mike.
And I finally found it, and I love that show. For those of us watching that don't know, or those of you watching that don't know, Kappa Mikey is I think maybe another option. A show about an American cartoon who, he's an actor, and he wins a chance to be on a Japanese action show. So it's an American cartoon surrounded by anime. It's just wonderful.
Anime! Yeah, I loved Kappa Mikey. I don't think I ever watched it when it was out on TV, but I remember watching it later on in life.
It was another early 2000s. It showed up on Nicktoons Network first, and then later came out on Nickelodeon after like 6 or 7 episodes.
But what's happening?
Oh lord.
Well, Devil summoned his minions. We're dead.
Hey Satan, how's it going?
Yeah, no kidding.
Though, I think Nickelodeon, in my opinion, had some of the better like early 2000s, 90s cartoons. Because you had like Cat Dog, you had...
Cat Dog was 90s one.
Yeah. So, let me see what I'm supposed to do right now.
Cat Dog was solid. I remember Cat Dog's ending was so weird.
Didn't they finally meet their parents?
Yeah, they're like adoptive parents that were a Yeti and a frog. So that was exciting.
I don't remember. Oh god.
They also meet the Hatfields and the McCoys based on cats and dogs, and it's actually pretty funny. It's the same TV movie.
I suppose I'd run away from you.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that's disappointing. What else did you like?
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold. You know they're talking about giving it a movie to wrap up the series.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm excited for that.
Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie. I've followed that project for years and years, and I'm very happy that they're giving it a chance.
You're terrified of me. How nice.
Take that, Habbo.
I guess that's a fact about me I haven't shared on the channel before. I'm super into cartoons and cartoon history.
Me, I'm super into corgis.
Basically what we're saying is, if you have anything cool you'd like to send to us, our P.O. Box is non-existent.
Our P.O. Box is 1-800 P.O. Boxes?
Call 1-800 P.O. Box. No, what was it? The very first joke when we asked for a fog machine, go up to fogmachine.com.
It was like 1-800fogmachine.com.
And you can send us corgis and cartoon stuff.
Okay, I think he's healing in there.
Well, let's stop him.
Shut this guy up.
Way to shut this guy up!
Sounds like Stan Lee, but not.
I'm gonna totally just do everything I can.
When I read 2099, this is what I expected O'Hara to sound like.
Oh, there he is. Gotcha. My name's Laura.
How do I get myself into these?
Oh, excuse me. Your name's Laura.
I'm Laura.
Alright then.
Here we go. Come on, I dare you to hit me. Are you a pansy? Yeah, he's a pansy.
Just trash talking Robo Satan.
Look who's running.
No, Spider-Man, you grabbed the wrong one, you idiot.
Just a match.
Okay, there we go.
Progress.
Do you remember Angry Beavers?
Yeah. Angry Beavers has an interesting backstory to it too.
You know how nutty you are? You are getting raving.
The show, when it got canceled, they were told ahead of time, but they weren't allowed to make a final episode.
What, I remember that. Wasn't the final episode just the two actors talking and going on an adventure themselves?
Yeah, it was an April Fool's joke in which the Beavers become self-aware and realize they're in a cartoon, so eventually they stop acting and just become their voice actors.
Where did I go? Wee.
Skin, wings, horns, and crazier than a freaker? This guy's a piece of
Another
work.
fun fact about Angry Beavers was they weren't allowed to say "shut up."
Really?
Yeah, they actually had to go back and dub over any time that they said "shut up" with "shush up"
Why?
or just "shush." The director that was over animation, including the show Angry Beavers, like he wasn't the director of Angry Beavers, but he was like in charge of it.
Yeah, like in charge of the network.
Wings, horns, and crazier than a freaker?
Said that he didn't like it, and so they weren't allowed to say it. And so in the final episode, one of the Beavers goes out of his way to say that there's something he always wanted to tell his brother, and then they get quiet. He just yells, "Shut up!"
That does make sense, you know.
But the reason that they weren't allowed to have a final episode was because Nickelodeon was going to just continue to run reruns over and over and over on the network and make kids keep watching because they thought there might be a chance of new episodes.
Yeah. Dang it, so close.
So if kids had seen every episode of Angry Beavers, they'd stop watching. Which is, I think, a little messed up.
Yeah, that is a little messed up.
But the audio to Bye Bye Beavers is still out on the internet. Hey, you did it.
Hey, that's pretty good. I think we're almost done.
Yeah, we'll wrap up this fight, this level, whatever.
Oh god.
We'll see.
No! I don't want...
We'll see where this goes. Punch him so hard his jaw stopped.
Oh, I gotta do it again! Oh! Let's do it! Come on, man, come on!
Fancy wings. Let's see you land without it.
Bam.
Oh god, he just threatened to rip off his wings.
You've done it, Spider-Man, and not
did
a
it.
moment too soon.
It did
Good job,
it.
Spider-Man.
I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah, you are, buddy.
I'm gonna kick you over and touch you a little bit. Touch your wings. These nice wings, they feel really good on my hands.
You're freaking me out. I'm gonna move a little further away on the couch.
I'm gonna take this rock. Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Woo! Well, that was a fun moment.
Yeah. You want to blow our coins on more costumes and see what we can get?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Alright. See y'all next
Oh, wow.
time.
We did pretty well. Well, we've wrapped up a mission as every Spider-Man but Ultimate. Do you want to do another Ultimate or do you want to call for this game? Giving me a look I don't understand.
See you guys later.
Alright, see you guys later. Whatever that means. I don't know what direction we're taking this.